Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Enjoy the show. Carnival of Chaos. The BOYT characters gone wild. Thank you for coming in. Come on in. Hey, Jeff. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Hope you're doing well. Misfit Mafia Queen, welcome to you. Thank you. Come on in. We're having the Carnival of Chaos. So we're talking about the BOYT characters gone wild. And some of these BOYT characters are strange characters, Jeff. They're strange characters. They're acting strange. They act wacko. They go around trying to incite problems with people that aren't doing anything wrong. It's just weird. It's very weird. One of them I noticed was that Avoid Heidi person. She's trying to incite people to think that that character that we know as Botter, who he had a little problem and pled guilty to a minor charge of inciting alarm. But the lady Avoid Heidi was going around trying to say that Botter uh, was guilty of uh, child pornography and swatting, and Lolly defended him and all this stuff. And I'm like, lady, you're crazy. First of all, Bonner pled guilty to inciting alarm, a very minor charge. I'll call. Yeah, I saw that over on his page. We're gonna have to do something about that. Hey, Cindy Lopez, thank you. I hope you're doing well, Cindy. Yeah, but I do not take kindly to somebody talking bad about anybody, much less Botter, and trying to add my name to it and say that Botter was, cited for CP and swatting, which is not the case. Total lies. Total lies. And then she's trying to say I defended him for CP and swatting. She's a liar and a CBW, and I don't appreciate it. She's not welcome here. She's a liar. How are you doing, Cindy? Cindy's one of the few BOYT characters that's not crazy and committing chaos. She's a nice lady. Yeah, what's up with this Carl the Crab, Jeff? What? How did he go crazy all of a sudden, threatening people's lives? Oh, thank you, Cindy. I always can use some prayers. I think you should, because if he is openly threatening you and excuse me, and duckling a couple of you guys, that's and is John as well, it's not right. Not even right. You guys haven't done anything. He's sitting over there in his crab tank, just plotting. He plots with PDX and he plots with Noodles. They're all working in cahoots with each other, trying to cause trouble. They're always trying to get something. Yeah, threats are bad, Misfit Mafia Queen. They sure are. I think he should do that IC3 report that he thinks so highly of. I did see that, Jeff, where he's openly threatening you and Duckling. Jeff said, last time I made an FBI report about some threats, they showed it to someone's house with a business card. Well, that's good. Well, you definitely should put a report in. You definitely should. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Everyone that's just arriving. We're having a big stream about the Carnival of Chaos. BOYT characters gone wild. These characters around here are going wild. They're going crazy. They're reporting people for things that haven't been charged. They haven't been found guilty of. They haven't done. There's no proof of. People just make up stuff in their mind and try to think it's going to fly. And then we had this crazy lady today that was saying all this weird stuff about this one person bought her and about child pornography and said I had supported and defended him. And first of all, he wasn't charged with any of that. She was just making it up in her mind. This Heidi lady, BOYT, like she's crazy. You know, the one that everyone calls her Stolen Valor. That lady. She's a lunatic, man. She's gone off the deep end. She went over to the dark side, over to Noodles and PDX, and she's just super simping for PDX now. Somehow she finagled a wrench at John Camillo's, and all she's been doing is wielding it against perceived enemies of PDX. Yep. And every time I hide PDX and she's banned, she unhides her. And I told her one time, don't do that. And John told her, don't do that. And the next time I hit her, she immediately unhid her again. I told John, you just told her not to do that. She did it again. He goes, oh, well, don't do that again. Yeah, we'll see. She'll do it the next time I hire her. She'll do exactly the same thing because she's a stubborn bitch. That's what she is. That's what she is. Then we got that PDX CBW woman trying extortion, and she said that, Sydney, get this, Sydney, she said that if I pay her $1,000, she'll stop mentioning my name and stop trashing me and streaming on me. I'm thinking, so you're admitting you're going to try to extort me for money. That's a criminal crime. It's a criminal offense. Okay, I made a note of that, and I've reported it to the IC3, the FBI page, and to your police department. So we'll see how that goes. Because you're committing a criminal offense. And maybe you should just give it up and admit that you were wrong in what you did and stop trashing me on your own. How about that? And then not have any extortion going on. Exactly, Cindy. $1,000. She's been trashing me and wronging me, and she wants me to pay her? Really? That's called extortion. It's against the law. It's a crime. It's a crime. She's a criminal. Jeff said, I don't use that IC3. I just report it to the tip line. They respond faster. Good idea, Jeff. Good idea. Did you hear that, schlock, Jeff, that PDX CBW wants me to pay her $1,000 for her to stop trashing me on her streams and mentioning my name? How about you pay me $10,000 and I won't report you for extortion? How about that? Ridiculous. Those are some of the crazy characters. Carnival of Chaos. She's full of chaos, that woman. Yeah, I don't know if you know Jeff. He's a real good gentleman. He's real good. He's one of our good moderators here, Cindy. I'm doing my stream, John. John was just on the phone. Maybe he'll come in here. I don't know. Come on in, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everybody coming. You see our three little seabirds over there? Those are the three characters in the voice. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yep. Yeah, Cindy said, what makes them believe they'll get away with such BS? Because she's a lunatic. That lady, she's an opiate addict, and her mind is kind of addled with with drugs and alcohol, Cindy. So I guess she thinks something like that's going to fly. Yeah, that's what I said to John, Misfit Mafia King. Tell her to pay me 10,000, and I might not report her for extortion. Jeff said, Cindy, these people think they're allowed to be vigilantes and threaten people, and it's a lot. Yeah, she thinks she's above the law, like Noodle Dum Dum, who thinks he's above the law, and he's not. The law's going to catch up with him one day, Jeff. It's going to catch up with him, and he's going to have a hard fall when it happens. When it happens, he's going to have a very hard fall because it's like Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty, had a hard fall. And Daddy won't be there to pick up the pieces. So, what are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? Welcome, everybody. Come on in. There's my dog, Bradley. He said hello to everybody. Hello. He said hello, Jeff. Bradley loves Jeff. Yep. Yeah, I know. He said, Bradley, he said hello. Jeff said hello. Bradley said him and Jeff are bros. Yeah. Bradley loves Jeff. Can sit back up here? You can sit back. You can sit up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. But yeah, that Noodle Dum Dum guy who thinks he's above the law, like the PDX CBW woman, they're all a group of characters. Yeah, Bradley. He sent you a little blue heart, Bradley. He's your bro. Yeah, that Noodle Dum Dum, he's a piece of work. I tell you what, he's one of the biggest Carnival of Chaos characters. He tries to do everything he can to mess everybody up. That's for sure. He tries to manipulate people, try to harass people, try to, get people in trouble with the law. He'll drum up charges on you if he thinks it will be fun. Nothing is above him. He thinks the law is nothing is beyond him. Nothing stops him. He will do anything and everything to get anybody that he feels like he wants to get. And he has some issues, so he better be careful because he's got a lot of bad karma coming back on him from all of his issues over the past 4 or 5 years, all of his stalking and bullying and harassment toward me, other women, other people. It's all coming home to him now, and he wonders why he has problems all the time. He wonders why he's got issues. He found out that he's got pre-diabetes. He's pretending to not have sugar, but he really has sugar anyway. But that's okay. You'll end up being diabetic probably by the summer. Yeah, I know about that, Jeff. Yeah. He was just on the phone and he was asking me who I was talking to. I told him I'm doing my stream. He knew I was going to do a stream. I'm not sure why I didn't know that. And he hung up, so I know that he knows I'm doing a stream. The last time I talked to him, he was at home, safe. Is he not at home anymore, Jeff? But yeah, that guy, he's got pre-diabetes, and then he found out also he's got early kidney failure, and they're saying he's going to probably need kidney dialysis within 3 to 6 months. And he stupidly, from what I heard him say out of his own mouth, canceled his own health insurance. Not a bright move. Not a bright move. Not a bright move there. So, but the karma's going to get you in the end. Uh, no, you're not, John. Okay, we're not going to do this, John. We're not going to do this. You have a wrench, John. Stop. Oh my God. I'm not going to stop everything and stop my stream, John. You have a wrench, John. You can come in at any time you want. Stop it. But yeah, he's got, they're saying he might need a kidney transplant because he's got cysts all up in his kidney. He might even have to have one of them removed. So I don't know. Might even have to have one of them removed. He's not sure. He's got car problems. Everybody come on in. Everybody's coming in now. We appreciate everyone. But yeah, he's a mess. He's just one mess. That's what he is. He's got that high rate car loan at 30%. That he doesn't even know how he's going to continue to pay. So that's on him. Yep, he can't keep his house straight. It's got bed bugs and roaches and mice and moths in his house. He doesn't even live in his house. He stays in his car a lot of nights because he can't stand to live in his own house. Hey, Tina Olson, thank you for coming in. 46 in the box, tennis player. Well, tell John he's not blocked. I looked again. I took my time out of the stream, and he has a blue wrench, and there's no reason he can't come in. And I'm not going to tolerate a mess up on my stream. So try again. Tell him to try again, Jeff. How about that? Tina Olsen, I'm glad you came in after work. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And when you come in, John, act accordingly. Do not act crazy with chaos like some of these weird characters. Cindy Lopez, I know was chat blocked Easter Sunday, but I'm okay now. I don't have a wrench. I'm assuming John should try again. John is not blocked. Every time John wants to cause a hassle, he says he's blocked. And I gave him a wrench, and now he is saying he's blocked with a wrench. You're not blocked. Come on in if you want to, or don't. But you're not going to upset my stream, John. I haven't streamed in several days. I'm going to stream whether you have a fit or not. So, whatever. Welcome, everybody. We got the 59 in the box. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We're having a good stream. We're not going to let anybody interrupt it either. So, and people that have wrenches are welcome to come right on in. And John Camillo has one. Yep, he does, Jeff. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Yep, the people love John here, so he can come in if he wants to, or he can pout and not come in. I don't know. I'm having a good stream, and I'm not stopping to play around with him. Oh, yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in that has come in. It's really great that you're all here. Thank you for coming. But yeah, we got that crazy Noodles Dum Dum, and of course, then we got his fake girlfriend, the Orca or Seasons, Bianca Dupree. She's another piece of work. She's another crazy, chaotic character who acts crazy all the time. Yep, she still got her car up on blocks over at her house up on the hilltop behind her parents' Hubble abode. She mooches off her parents. She can't afford her own house or anything, so because when she sold her house, she and her ex-husband sold their house. She gave her proceed 25,000 to Noodle Dum Dum stupidly, and now she doesn't even have enough money to buy a new car. How about that? And will Noodles give her any money? No, no. Good luck on that, honey. Good luck on that. Yep, she ran that car she had into the ground, man. She ran it right into the ground. No brakes, no nothing. She ground the calipers right off. Ground them right off. The brakeman kept trying to tell her, look, you're gonna have to get this work done. If you don't, your brakes are gonna go out. She didn't care. She was too busy smoking and drinking and doing her weed rather than taking care of her children and driving. She didn't care. Didn't even care. And now she's apparently $3,000 from a job that she needs to have done. Hey, Ace Carson. Crazy man. Crazy man. Hello, Lolly. Thank you for coming in. Molasses? No. Jeff said PDX shut her stream down earlier because Greg Cass was getting trolled so hard. I don't know who that is exactly, so sorry. Jeff said, guess who you're beating in views right now? Who's that, Jeff? Got 55 in the box. Thank you guys for all coming in. I appreciate everybody. We're doing pretty good. I usually just come in for an hour, come in and come out, get everything I have to say said. Yep. Carnival of Chaos. BOYT characters gone wild. You see my little three BOYT characters, my three little birds, seabirds? They're nice characters. They're really not BOYT characters, but they're like representative of BOYT characters. Who has kidney issues? Noodle Dum Dum. He's got early kidney failure. He's going to be needing kidney dialysis in about 3 to 6 months. He's got cysts all up in eating up one of his kidneys. He might have to be removed, Cindy. Hey, Kister, how are you? Mississippi, how are you today? Aren't those good looking birds? Those are nice seabirds right there. Yeah, I like that picture. That was a good picture to use. Duckling said A-Boy was rogue modding over here in other chats on behalf of Casper, the host lady. Well, she's not rogue modding here anymore because she doesn't have a wrench. She's not here. She tried to come in here and time out several of PDX's enemies, and when I found out, I removed her wrench. Where she's rogue modding is at John Camillo's because he's leaving her with a wrench and she's hiding and unhiding people without permission. Yep. She does all kind of stuff based on PDX, the CBW, and Noodles. She sims for both of them. That's all she is now. She's a simper. And she says she's not, but when she was in John Camillo's chat earlier, and I hid PDX, she immediately unhid her. Now you tell me that's not a simper? And she was told not to do that by John Camillo, and she still did it. Yes, an A-Boyd is a nut. He's already canceled his insurance, is what he said, Cindy. It doesn't make any sense. He's crazy. He must be on drugs. I'm not sure what's going on with him. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, don't you think, Cindy? Hello, Seabreeze. Thank you guys for coming in. Come on in. Have a good seat over here. Please be sure to sub up if you have not. I'll put the link here for you guys. Tennis player, thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Here's a link to sub up to the channel if you have not had a chance to do so yet. Yep, Duckling, the kangaroo court got $500 out of a very innocent man's pocket, having a new baby, and they're taking $500 from him. That was a trumped up charge, and then they pressured him when the judge had already said that they never have anybody personal into the courtroom by themselves. And then they made him think he was going to have to go. So they pressured him into pleading guilty. That was a big trumped up thing, and I still stand and say allegedly Noodle Dum Dum and his cop that helped him with pressuring the charge had pushed some pressure and made that happen. It's a shame. Big shame. No, I don't fight people, Kister. I'm a lady. I have people that fight for me. I have security. Exactly, Cindy Lopez. That's ridiculous. Anyone would hold on with both hands to their insurance. I know I do. You would think, but he said he was paying too much out of his paycheck and they were taking too much each time from his payroll check, so he canceled it. Now, I wonder what he's going to think when they have to put him on dialysis treatments and it's like $10,000 per treatment. He's not going to like them taking that from his paycheck. That's just silly. A very silly thing to do. Very silly. Very silly. So he doesn't have any insurance, and then he's also got Cindy. They're getting ready to do a shutdown on his job altogether, and they've already taken him out of the workplace and thrown him out to deliver around to the different work sites because he can't get along with any of the workers in his own work group. Duckling said Dum Dum said he had a chat with his father about trying to renew his health insurance soon. We need to renew his health insurance. His father will bail him out. You know that father helps him out all the time because he's always lived off the grace of his father and mother. God rest her soul. He got lucky. It's renewal time for his insurance. Well, see, that's why he probably canceled it, and he's going to renew it and have the father pay for it. What a loser. Come on, Bradley. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't listen to him anymore, Duckling, so I don't really get a lot of things like that. Last thing I had heard was that he had canceled it. Yep. So we got a lot of crazy characters around the BOYT. So we got Dum Dum, we got the Orca. Now the Carl the Crab we were talking about earlier, Carl the Crab. Now he's trying to put a lot of threats on our friends on Duckling and on Jeff H. Just not even right. He threatens our friend Botter. Not right. Come on. You can come up here. Somebody's going to have to do something about Carl the Crab. He's doing all of his disgusting, vile videos over there on his channel that he redid after I got his last channel terminated. Yeah, maybe he's trying to get Obamacare. That could be possible, Cindy. Could be very possible. Could be, could be. But yeah, that cracked crab, Cindy, he's a big problem, that Carl 2.0. You know, he's been two or three different things. He's been hanging out over at the PDX CBW place, acting like he's a crazy person. Cleveland Brown said Carl the Crab is just like the Gremlin Elf. He makes death threats and stalks the Oda May channel, got terminated. Then he started a new one. Exactly. Come on. You gonna come up here? He's just like the other ones. As soon as he gets a channel terminated, he starts another one. Ban evader. Ban evader. But that's what the people in the Carnival of Chaos do. They just ban evade from one channel to the next. That's all they do. Yeah, that Carl the Crab was a big stalker of Oda May. He was. I know he used to stalk people at John Camillo's channel all the time until John booted him from there. And he has never forgiven that. And now he just stalks me and John and a lot of the other people that are at John's channel, such as Duckling and Jeff H. and different people, and Botter. Somebody needs to crack him his crab and put him back in the crab tank over at Berg's place so Berg could do some more videos on him. Those were informative. The one thing I do like about Berg's was his little crab tank videos. Those were fun and interesting. But he doesn't seem to do them anymore. He got scared when he got a strike on his community page or something. Then he didn't want to do anything or talk about any of the characters. You're allowed to talk about the characters. I talk about them all the time. It's fair game. Everybody talks about me all the time, endlessly, 24 hours a day. So I can talk about people for 1 hour a day. I feel that's fair. Cindy Lopez said, in reference to Carl, I've always been respectful to him and I thought I was kind, but yesterday I was shown being him being ugly about me, which was honestly I just didn't understand. He's really flighty. He has one moment he'll be one way, and the next moment he'll be hateful, more hateful. Tina goes, as long as you don't tag them, they can't do anything. Yeah, Cleveland said the crab is manipulative, and he goes to sit in and see if he can get your good graces. The crab is doing it now with Carolyn's spiritual warrior. He has bad intentions, though. With Oda Mae, she got stalked by him for almost a year. Yep, I had heard that. He had an infatuation with her, apparently. That's a shame. That's a shame. Well, I guess John is going to pretend like he's blocked, which he's not. So I don't know what's going on with him. He must have an issue with his iPhone. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that call the crab's a mess, and then we got Berg still over there sitting in his race car bed with his steel reserve. Would I give John a kidney if he needed one? Well, sure. If he needed one and I was available to give him one, I would. Yeah. Cleveland said Oda Mae is a good-looking woman, so Carl must have gone real stalker obsession with her. Yeah, that's what I heard. He was really going off, following her around from place to place. She couldn't go to any chats or anything. How have you been doing, Kister? You been doing well? Okay, we got the guy Crab that needs to be cracked and have another channel terminated. We're working on that. And of course, he's got his fake girlfriend, the Cabbage woman, otherwise known as JT, JP, JJJ, something like that. She's been quiet lately. She hadn't been saying a whole lot lately. Somebody said she's still trying to get all that dust out of her apartment. Duckling, I think, said that. So she can do some more videos over there. Kirsten said, I'm good. I finished my spring cleaning already. Well, you're ahead of the game, man. You're ahead of the game. Duncan said, I sent you a long message on Twitter yesterday. A boy would be jealous of the book I sent. Well, I didn't see that. I will read that tonight. Thank you, Duckling. Duncan said Carl made a community post saying he was taking the law into his own hands since the police won't do anything. Then he left death emojis and he deleted it after about an hour. It was a really veiled threat. Vigilante Justice Carl is just angry he might have to go to court over the Kitten Kat and Stormy's accounts. He's got 2 or 3 accounts where he talks to himself. Come on, are you coming up here? Yeah, I'm thinking about painting it. But that's why I've been looking at a picture. I love that picture. Don't you like it? I think it'll make a great watercolor. I think it'd make a beautiful watercolor. Don't you think so, Kister? Yeah, Tina, I do watercolors mostly, and that one would make a beautiful watercolor with the pier and the water in the background and the birds, pelicans. 43 in the box. Hit the like. Gotta do a subscription if you haven't already clicked that. It'll be helpful for the algorithm, guys. Thank you. Douglas said, less crazy than spies are allowed over here than to the cast where the ghost lady can't clout chase off your channel and go on people and like she does with John. Yeah, all those people are blocked and I keep them blocked. John, for some reason, unblocks everybody at the end of each chat, and then each time they come right back in there and they have to be reblocked. It's really a hassle. It's really a. But that's what John likes to do. She only has 9 viewers. That's funny. She always tries to stream over me. Now, she's not doing a very good job, is she? I hope she's enjoying it. I hope she is. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I only come in for 1 hour, and she'll stay over there like and try to go for 5 hours to try to get enough viewers. I come in, do my hour, talk about the people I want to talk about, visit with everybody that comes by. I appreciate everyone coming in. Carnival of Chaos. BOYT characters gone wild. Yep, that's what's going on. 9 viewers. Yeah, he does, Kister. I don't know what his problem is. He's always done that because you see how my channel runs real smoothly. We're not constantly having to block people. We can talk to people and greet new people and stuff. But the way his channel is, it's constant people coming in, the same trolls coming in over and over. But that's what he wants, and if he wants it, I guess that's his deal. That's his prerogative. And then I haven't streamed for several nights, and he comes in here. He has a blue wrench. He's an approved user. He can come in here anytime. And of course, when the stream is going really good, I've got 50 or 60 people. He comes in here and says, "Oh, he's blocked," and check on it. Well, no, that we've done that before. Before he was saying, "Oh, I'm blocked. Check for me," and he wanted me to take 5 or 10 minutes to find him in the block. You're not in the block list, and now he's in the approved list, and he has a blue wrench. So we're not doing that again. We're not doing that. I haven't even streamed for 3 or 4 nights. I took a few nights off after Easter. And then the very first night I come back and got a real busy stream going, he wants me to find out why he's blocked. You're not. How are you blocked when you have a blue wrench and you're in the approved list? You're not. You're just not. It was too busy. There was too many people in here. Is that what it was, John? I mean, come on, man. You're welcome here anytime as long as you act appropriately. But yep, there's a whole bunch of crazies in the BOYT characters around here. A whole lot of strange characters around here. I guess the PDX CBW woman, she's waiting for me to go off after my hour so she can pick up the leftovers for my people. Huh. She's looking for leftovers, yeah. She tries to work off my clout, duckling. That's what she does all the time. Duckling said the message on Twitter was about the elf talking to Blazing Leo about the newest police report today he made on John. He thought nobody was listening when he was saying it and talking about it on Blazing Leo's Dead channel. Oh, so Noodles the Dum Dum has made a new police report on John about what? Pray tell us. Ace Carson said, "Lolly, you can say that again." Yep. What was the police report about, Duckling? Can you tell us? So we don't have to subject ourselves to Blazing Leo's Dead channel? Oh, Duckling said about the fire trucks. He said John's stream about services was against the law, and his cop buddy told him to make a bunch of police reports about the stream where John offered protection services. Oh, where he was kind of kidding around that comedy routine John was doing. That's so Noodle Dum Dum is allowed to do comedy, but John's not allowed to do comedy. So his crooked cop that's working with him told him to do a whole bunch of police reports about John. Is that right? Really? Well, I wonder how that's going to work out for him. Yes, Jeff said yes. The King Insurance Plan. I clipped that too, Doug. Well, good. I hope you clipped it so you can show it to John, Jeff. Hello, 23 KC. Good afternoon, evening. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Doug said he said the stream John made about offering protection service was extortion or something else. Well, as I recall, it was a comedy routine. Okay, and it's okay for Noodle Dum Dum to have a comedy routine, but not John. Yeah, as I recall, it was a comedy skit. So. Just stopping by to say hello. Not a big fan of police reports. God bless Lolly and showing you love, pretty lady. Well, thank you, 23KC. I appreciate you coming in. Duncan said he kept saying I shouldn't be talking about my new police reports, but he knows Leo loves how much he wanted to fill her in. Of course, that he wanted to tell everybody. That's why he went over there to say it on that deadbeat show. Yeah. Don't you think that's rich, Duckling, when Noodle Dum Dum is always doing weird stuff and then saying it's just comedy, but John can't do something a little off the wall and a comedy routine and without somebody going and a cop caller going and making police reports on it. Wonder how that worked out for him. He kept saying I shouldn't be talking about my new police reports, but he loves Leo so much he wanted to fill her in. What a loser, man. So he didn't understand comedy. I thought he was a comedian, right? I think he's a loser, is what he is. Noodle Dum Dum, the loser. Cop calling loser. Yeah. Well, thank you, 23. I like you. I've always liked you and your dogs and your place over there and how you train the dogs and everything. I've always liked looking at your channel. Jeff said Duckling, he was wanting to send Moose Knuckle to the screenshots for his police report against Big Steve. Yeah, now is that going to be the next big harassment complaint where he's trying to get Big Steve involved with the police, Jeff? That's a shame. Where is he going to stop? He's not ever going to stop until somebody stops him, Jeff H. You know, my friend Botter told me that Noodle Dum Dum wasn't going to stop until somebody put a bullet in his brain. I don't know if that'll ever happen or not, but that's what I heard him say. Duckling said the Moose has the criminal's real phone number. Only Casper, the ghost lady in Seasons, has. Yeah. Well, good luck. Let them all keep it. I don't want any part of it. Very interesting. The Noodles trying to get Big Steve in trouble. Now he's trying to get John in trouble. Well, I wonder if it has anything to do with any probable cause letter that he's trying to get John in trouble before that comes up. I wish John was here so he could hear this. I hope he didn't go to bed. But be sure and send him that clip, Jeff, if you clipped it, or Duckling, whoever clipped it. What a cop color he is, man. And John didn't do anything. other than make a comedy skit like Noodles does all the time. It's okay for Noodles, but not okay for John, huh? Okay. Sounds kind of like a double standard to me. Double standard much? Duckling said he was the one who set up Steve. It was the Grim and Elf's job on Steve. Yep. Jeff said, I don't think it's to get Big Steve. I think they're trying to do something else, like get a certain person's information. Really? Duckling said he got Big Steve in trouble, legendary DNSMA and Melton John, and now the elf stalked Melton John every day of his life. Yep, sure did. It's going to come all back on the Gremlin Elf one day. It's going to all come back on him, all this bad karma he's creating. He thinks he's a big winner now or a big loser. He's really a big loser, but whatever. But it's going to all come back on him, and he will not be happy when it does. He's one of the biggest chaotic characters around here. He causes the most manipulation and chaos in the BOYT. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that. He's the biggest cop caller. You know, he deserves what he gets. He deserves what he gets, that's for sure. Well, I appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate all the information. We've had some good information tonight. I got to see a lot of people I hadn't seen in a little while. 23KC, Jeb was here, Duckling, Cleveland Brown. Duckling said he even used Casper the Ghost Lady to stalk Melton John's mother and father to make sure his van was in the driveway, and took pictures of Melton getting the mail. Yeah, and I heard that PDX Ghost Lady try to say, no, it wasn't her. Well, yeah, it was. They have pictures of you taking pictures over there. That's a criminal offense. That's stalking across state lines, whatever. Stalking on behalf of, and that, so you're doing the bidding for Noodle Dum Dum. Good luck on that. But anyway, guys, I want to thank everyone for coming in. I appreciate everybody stopping by, and we'll be doing it. I'm back on my regular routine. Oh, well, you have a wrench. We're getting ready to get off here, King. We're getting ready to get off here, and we appreciate you coming in, but the hour's up, and we thank you. He has a wrench. Type again, John. Type again. You're an approved user with a blue wrench, so type again. Yes, she's an accessory to the crime, that's for sure. Did you hear what they're saying, that Noodle Dum Dum is talking about you reporting you to the police, John? You might want to get with Duckling and Jeff. They have a clip of it. Try typing again, John, because you have a blue wrench. You're an approved user. I guarantee you. We're not doing this. Not right at the end here. I thank everybody for coming in. Type again, John. Show everybody you have a wrench, so you don't want to show them now, huh? Okay. Pretend like you don't. Duckling, tell him to type again. He has a wrench. Okay, well, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everyone. Bye-bye.